Hi, this is Nina. I'm back again with another reading. This time I wanted to change it up a little bit. So what I've done this time is I picked only one card, and then the rest is going to be charms. So what you need to do now is to sink into your soul and intuition, or ask your angels and guides to guide you. If you are supposed to have card number 1, 2, or 3 with charms. So maybe you are drawn to the number 1, 2, 3, or maybe you are drawn to the colors of the card, or maybe you are guided to which one to choose. Remember that I always put timestamps below so you can find your reading quick and easy, and I will also list these cards below so that you can find them easy afterwards. So I encourage you to pause the video and then see which card and reading is meant for you. Okay, so I'll put the other two over here and we will start with card number 1. And the card you got was success. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. So this is the theme of your reading. Okay, so it can be success, of course, in love life. It can be success in work or in your spiritual journey, in your hobbies and artistry, or with your family. You know, it can be pretty much anything that you have success in, but a success in the way that fills you, that, you know, is beyond your greatest expectations. So that's very interesting. So I'll put that card over here on the side, and then we're going to pick charms, okay? So let's see. What do the guides and angels and spirits want to tell you about success? Let's see what guidance they have for you with the charms. Okay. Boy, that was quite a bit. Wow. Okay. First of all, the first thing I notice here, there is a lot of silver going on here, especially here on the upper side. And yeah, now the spirits are coming in because they're going straight to my throat chakra. Excuse me. When they draw close, it goes to my communication chakra, which of course is the throat chakra. I'll just have a sip of water. Excuse me for a moment. Oi, oi, oi. They're present, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what we have here. There is a black cat up here, and it's on top of a tube, which for me normally represents work. Okay. This is a grand piano. Maybe some of you are working with music, or listening to music while you work, or it's something creative work that you have maybe. And there's a black cat here. Normally a black cat would be significant for some bad luck, but we'll leave it at that because we need to get into it. And your card says success, so excuse me. So I'm wondering about that. I see the Eiffel Tower upside down here. That can be a solid foundation. Okay. Oh, excuse me. It can be the need for a solid foundation when it comes to your work. The anchor is, of course, faith and hope, and being anchored down. You know, something being anchored down into something solid is what I get. The sword can be cutting to the truth. I'm so sorry, my throat is really acting up right now. For some odd reason. I have been fine all day, and now all of a sudden my throat is really acting up on me. Excuse me. That happens sometimes. Well, I guess they are really wanting to give you a message here. And here we have a snow crystal, significant for winter. And here, what's this? It's a dragon. A dragon can be burning away what is no longer serving you, just so you know. There is a heart that's kind of upside down. There is a dove with an offering with the olive branch in his mouth. So their mouth might... Okay, wait a minute. Because I see there's one more here. There's 2 doves with a peace offering. Okay, so what I have a feeling about, there might have been some sort of quarrel or discussions at your work or with someone in your close family or in your household, or because this work doesn't necessarily mean work as in your profession. It could be that it has been a lot of work, okay? And cutting to the truth is the sword here, okay? And then there is 2 doves coming in with an olive branch, which is a peace offering to me. So someone is trying to make a peace with you. Someone is wanting to offer you some peace, or offer you some advice, or offer you something. And it's up to you if you want to accept it, of course. But they're also telling you to cut to the truth and then burn away what doesn't suit you or serve you anymore. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting here. And there is also encouragement for a solid foundation here. There has been some bad luck, and there is a need of some work and some solid foundation regarding this relationship. If it's a work relationship, or if it's a love relationship, family, friend, you have to kind of adjust it to where you are. Okay, but the anchor shows me that there's hope here. The scissors, again, is cutting. It's cutting to the truth, or it might be actually cutting something out of your life that doesn't serve you anymore. And it's next to the dragon here. So I have a feeling that that's what it is. Okay? And let's see here. That is a little baby foot. It's a guardian angel, but it's kind of a little bit upside down. You might not see or feel the presence of your guardian angel. And this is the Pegasus. So this is kind of angelic presence for me. This might be a child, or might be something regarding a child in the family, or you might be a child in the family. So let's see what's around it. Kind of a child's toy. And this is Trinity. And this is kind of a gingerbread man. Okay, there might be something around Christmas here happening. Okay, let's move on before I get in here, because I want to figure out what this is. Now, this is a tortoise or turtle. An apple. A horse. This is actually 2 swans together forming a heart. Okay. I see this and I see this upside down. I see children, family, Trinity. You might be 3 in the family, 3 siblings. There might be some questions regarding 3 people here. That's been in the dispute, a problem. What I do feel when I touched this, I felt some sorrow. I felt some sorrow in a relationship. Either it has to do with trust, or it has to do with not feeling content in the relationship. There is something here. It doesn't have to be severe, but I just had the feeling. I just had this image of someone sitting, feeling very sad. The tortoise, apple, and horse. This is all nature elements for me. And you see, you also have a sheep, but that might not be with that element. But you have another cat here. Okay. But anyways, I feel this. These are animals, and apple, which is a nature element, and this is also a Celtic symbol that is often found combined with the nature. And so I have a feeling that this is telling me something. I have an image in my head of someone standing at the top of the mountain alone, and they're breathing in the fresh air. They are longing for someone, but they're also, it might be longing for time for yourself, it might be longing for the spiritual realm, it might be longing for a person, but I just have that image in my head. But also what I feel about the situation is that it's very important for you to be alone, and that is actually very good for you. And also the contact with nature, rinsing your spirit in a way, being in nature, logging totally off everything and just getting in touch with nature will fill you up and will maybe guide you in the right direction you need to go. I just feel like you're in need of a break here. Okay. And the sheep might be, don't follow the sheep, do your own thing. Don't listen to everybody else's advice always. You do have a 6 here on the dice, and that's of course good luck. And there is a heart here, a little diamond, a feather, dragonfly, tree of life, butterfly, ooh, and a royal flush, that's good news, a pearl, a train, and sun behind the clouds. So all of these show me it's going to be better luck. It's going to open up some possibilities, some prosperity, some more happiness for you. The angels are here with the feathers, with the love. There's diamonds and pearls here, which telling me that if it's an economical situation you're worried about, that it will look better for you. You are in a transformational state though, and that's when I feel about the picture when I saw that person standing on the top of the mountain as well, that it's needed the time alone to complete this transformation. So there might be just some time you need to kind of drop the problems for a while, let it be for a while. Take a walk in nature, go to your cabin in the mountains, if you have one, or to the beach, or wherever you feel that you are filled up, and focus on what is it that you want. And normally when we're in a rut, when we're not experiencing success, our ego can come in the way, of course, and tell us that, oh, this is never going to work out and blah blah. But of course, normally it always does. Things will pass, things get better. But I think it's very important here that you start focusing on what's right and what you want. What is the most important thing for you in your life, and focus on that. Don't focus on what's not working right now, or what needs to be cut away, or who needs to go from your life, or things being stagnant, because they are promising you success from the card. Fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations, right? So, but I have a feeling that it might be something with the focus here, and logging off, leaving it for a while, leave the problems behind for a while, take it time out, and go out in nature and try and see things from a different perspective here. Focus on what you want and what's important in your life moving forward. Okay? Is there anything else you would like to tell them? Is there anything else? Let me see if there's any of these that they are particularly asking me to talk about. Is this heart upside down here? First of all, they want you to know that you are always loved. No matter what's happening in your life here in the 3D world, you are never alone and you're always loved because they are here. Okay? That's the first message. And also they asked me to tilt the heart the right way because things will get better, is what they're promising me here. Next to the butterfly, of course, you are in some sort of transformation here, and it just takes the time it takes, and things will get better, is what they're trying to tell me here. But they're also making me draw to these two birds here. There are somebody coming in with some sort of offer here. You might want to have your eyes open because it might come from some place that you're not expecting it to, So look outside the box a little bit. Think outside the box a little bit, because there is the 6 on the dice here. There is a full flush here. There is love and there is angels are with you. So, and prosperity and success are on the horizon here. And I feel, I was just drawn to that now. This is a gingerbread man and this is a snow crystal. So I'm thinking with the snow coming in, with Christmas coming in, that there's something happening around that time. Okay? So that was what I got for you, number 1. I will put this away now. So I wish you the very best until I see you next time. Bye. Okay, number 2. It's time to move over to you guys. So let's see what card you got. You got surrender, release, change, focus, turning things around, ending of eras, and inner knowledge. Okay. So what I do is that I put that over here. And then we're going to pick the charms. Okay. So what charms is significant for number 2 with the card of surrender, or with the theme of surrender? It can, of course, be surrender into your state of being right now. Surrender into trusting spirit. It can be surrender in dispute or something that has happened to you. You know, so let's see what pops up here. What does the guides and spirit and angels want to tell you here? Okay, let's see. This is interesting. Okay. Okay, horse upside down, a pearl, Lego flowers, building blocks. And this is, you know, something that is used within fishing. I don't know what you call that in English, actually. The one that's above water, you know, dipping in the water. That's that one. And this is a heart, but it was also upside down. A snail home. And this is for, you know, threading the needle. It's with a thread around it. I don't know what you call that in English. I'm sorry. English is not my first language. This is the pipe, and that's significant for work for me. A paw. I'm seeing 2 swords here. Okay. A blow dryer. A key. A kind of a crystal-y looking thing, or drop. Teardrop. Angel. Car. Tree of life. And an airplane. Okay, let me just feel into what all of this could mean for you, number 2. Okay, with the card of surrender and release and change and focus. Okay. What do you want to tell number 2? What is significant here? The first thing I'm drawn to are these 2 swords. There are 2 of them here. And for me, swords is about the truth. It's cutting to the truth. It's being honest with yourself and with others. It's also standing your ground. Okay, it can have been a battle before, or you can be in a battle right now, and it's a matter of surrendering. So put the arms down and surrender. That's the first thing I get. That might be significant for some of you. And this, you know, is also somebody who might also feel like, I just have head above water. I'm just barely having head above water here, you know. So that might be significant for some of you. A thread, something needs mending. Yeah, I have a feeling that there's something needs mending here. It's hard work. And then the horse and the dog paw or cat paw, I'm going to leave for later. Okay, and then there is this, which I feel is significant for someone who just wants to withdraw from everything. They just want, it's the hermit, you know, just want to get away from everything. Just go into their little house and just leave everything behind. That's what I feel with this, and that might go together with the feeling of just keeping your head above water here. And then there is a car, and then there is a plane. That might be significant for a journey, or it could be a journey that you had planned that you are now, of course, currently not able to do. So it might be some plans that have just gone south here. Yeah. I have a feeling of a little bit of sadness here. The heart is in an orange color, and the orange is significant for the second chakra, which is creativity, which is your part of your power, and it's also, as you can see, the color of that orange is a little bit kind of dirty, or not bright, not very bright and shiny, kind of. So there's a feeling of a heart that's secluded or closed, or not open and not free and not happy. At least that's significant for some of you, because I have this feeling of a lonely person just kind of holding back, not wanting to open up, not wanting to open their heart properly. Okay, that's just something I see and feel. And this blow dryer is very funny. For me, that is significant for someone that might not be dry behind the ears yet, and that is significant for someone who's not ready. So that might go together with the heart here, that person is just not ready for love. They're kind of holding back here, is what I feel. And then I have the key here, and the key can be significant for, of course, many of these things. But when it comes to the secluded heart here, it's of course time to open your heart and surrender, which is what the card says. You're not going to move forward if you're not asking for help from others, or if you're not opening up your heart, or if you're not moving forward in your love relationship, then you're pretty much stuck, aren't you? So it's a matter of opening up your heart and actually trusting that things are going to work out fine here. So that's significant for some of you, okay? And then I see that the tree of life together with an angel and together with either teardrop, and it can also be significant for crystal or some jewelry, something sparkly is what I'm getting, also together with this pearl. So for me, this combination right here is significant for opening up your heart also for the spiritual realm here, because they're asking you to surrender. So some of you might be stuck a little bit when it comes to your spiritual path, or when it comes to trusting that your angels and spirits are here. And what they're telling you is to surrender into the truth, which is they are here. Again, with the swords cutting to the truth. Okay? So the truth is that they are here and they want to help, and you have to trust. It goes both ways. If you want to have their help, then you kind of have to do something too. You have to open up to receive in order for them to actually come in. So it's a two-way street when the communication with the spiritual realm. Okay? So this I want to put it over here, and I have a feeling that this might also be work travel that has been canceled. That there was something that you were supposed to do, that you were something that was important for you to do, and all of a sudden, of course, because of this COVID situation, it got cut, and that's kind of devastating. And then they're asking you to surrender into the reality, surrender into the fact that this is the way it is right now for you. And it will get better, but for now, you have to accept that this is the way it is. It doesn't help struggling with it. Surrender into the situation and know that your spirit and angels are here to help, and it will get better in the end, okay? You have to trust, you have to believe, is what they're asking, okay? So the mending thing here is, of course, can be significant for all of these things here, that you need some mending with the heart, you need some mending when it comes to trust, when it comes to surrendering, you need some mending with your communication. Okay, so I'll just put that in the middle there. And then, of course, we have a paw and a horse. Now, the paw, when I see the paw, I see a dog, I see someone loyal. It doesn't have to be a dog, it can be some person that is loyal. It can be the sign of loyalty right here. And so if you're feeling a little bit stuck here, maybe there is somebody you can reach out to. Maybe there's a friend that wants to help out, or a family member, a teacher, someone that wants to come in and help you. But it can also, of course, be an animal that you feel comfortable with and you can open up to. It actually helps to talk to your animal. Believe me, it's the same as writing in your diary. Open up to your animal, tell them what's wrong, let them comfort you, or write it down in a diary. Kind of get it out. So you put it into words and you get it out. Is significant. Okay. And the horse here, the horse for me is a very gentle animal. It's a very healing animal. And I feel healing is significant here. So there is some sort of healing of a situation, of a relationship, of your yourself, either your physical self or your mental self or your emotional self, maybe especially. Okay? So they are telling you here, as the card said, to surrender. Release, change, focus, turning things around, ending of eras, inner knowledge, right? So from my perspective, they are promising you that it will be brighter, but you kind of need to open up and you kind of need to do some work here as well. Okay? And your work in all of this is to surrender to the situation, surrender to spirit, surrender to your heart space, your soul, what your soul and heart space wants to do. Okay? So that's kind of what I get for you guys, number 2. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you something. If you liked the reading, please do click that like button and subscribe. That helps me a lot with the algorithm on YouTube. So thank you guys. Until next time. Bye. Okay, so now we're going to move over to, just have to, there, number 3, your reading. Accept love. And if you're into numbers 39, 9 plus 3 equals 12, which again equals 3, which 3 is of course a lucky number. So for me, off the bat, I have a feeling that this is a good thing, but let us see here what the charms have to tell you. I'll put the card over here and then we'll pull some charms for you. So, what does number 3 need to know? What do you, angels, guides, spirit, wants to tell number 3? There was one that popped out here. I'm just going to take that up. Okay. What do they need to know? Number 3. Spirit, angels, guides. Okay, let's see. Number 1. Maybe you are somebody's number 1. You got the letter A. Letter A. And then here is a butterfly, a bicycle, a coat hanger, a heart, another heart, made with love, it says there. And this is the peace sign. And a dove with a letter. What? My ring is stuck. There. And this pipe is significant for work for me, but let's see where it comes into play here. And this is a fish. This is a little angel. And this is, when you go fishing. And this is the thing that kind of pops on above the water. I don't know what you call that in English. I'm so sorry. In Norwegian, it's called dup. Anyways, and this is a seahorse, star, an owl, a flower, money, pentagram, sun behind the clouds, blow dryer, another heart, and another pipe. Okay, let me just feel into what they're trying to tell us here with the love card as well. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm drawn to here is this thing here where you have been feeling that you are just with head above water. I feel that's in the past though. it might be that some of you are still there, but then there is a promise that you will not be there long. You will move away from this. You will move forward. And but I do have a feeling that it's either over or it will be over soon. Okay, that you will feel better. So I'll put that over here. I overall feeling of this reading is very positive. Okay, just to have that said. There is several hearts here. And there is also a dove that comes in with a letter. So there might be some news regarding love. Or there might be... I do have a feeling that there is an invitation to something that's going to come. To a gathering or to a party or to... I mean, if you're single, then this invitation is going to... You're going to meet someone here, because... I have this, it just pops out as something very positive, this dove here with the letter in its beak. And so watch out for positive news here when it comes to love, most definitely. The butterfly is, of course, significant for someone who has been in a transformation. And I do feel that you have been in a transformation, but, and it's been a little bit, dull and boring and maybe lonely before, but things are opening up here. Either if you're single or if you're in a relationship, that things will definitely become even better than it is right now. You do also have a pentagram and a star. This can also, of course, be read as a star. And, of course, stars for me is wishing upon a star. It's very positive. You have also an angel that watches over you. There is peace. Fish is actually as abundance. The seahorse is also a very lucky animal, a wise, lucky, and healing animal. And then you have the owl, which of course is wisdom. You have another heart here, again. And then you have sun behind the moon, which for me, together with these things down here, tells me that if you have been in a rut, or if you're feeling in a rut right now, that there is, of course, sun on the horizon behind the cloud. And these two pipes tell me that you have had some struggles before. You have worked really hard, especially on yourself. But there could be a relationship here where someone is not ready. Because when this pops up, a blow dryer, it's someone who's not dry behind the ears just yet. So somebody might not be ready. Okay, and maybe it's hard work, or maybe it has been hard work regarding this person. And of course, then you have to figure out, is this someone I really want in my life, or is it time to let that person go now? But what they're promising you, no matter what decision you make in that regard, is that there's sun behind the clouds here. So you yourself will be fine. Okay, and there is also money here, which is prosperity, again, together with the fish. Okay, so that with a love reading tells me that if there is somebody you need to let go of that you feel is not good for you, there is something better on the horizon here. Okay, there's a bicycle here, and that might be something with the travel. It could be travel regarding Christmas, or Thanksgiving if you're celebrating that. And I have a feeling that there's something good regarding this trip here. There's something, and if it's not a trip that you're making, then there's maybe some inner journey that you're making. But it is a journey, and I have a very positive feeling about this. And also together with this, remember I said that there's some sort of invitation that's coming your way? This is something very positive, either if you're in a relationship or not. The coat hanger here can be where you lay your hat. Okay, so... where you lay your hat is where you're happy. So what does that mean for you? Where are you happy? What makes you happy? Okay, try and focus and and have your focus on that, and then everything else will kind of fall into place. There is a big flower here as well, so something is definitely blossoming at the end of this. And as I said, you are somebody's number one. See? So... all in all, I have a very positive feeling about this. So even if you are in the rut a little bit here now and feeling like things are not going your way, these charms and that card is showing me that things will definitely get better. There might be some work on your part here where you need to let somebody go, or, need to trust maybe, or need to open up more. Maybe you are the person that are not dry behind the ears and that you need to open up some more. But anyways, there's all sorts of luck and love and prosperity here for you, most definitely in the future. So acceptance to love can be just as simple as you need to open up and to receive what is coming to you, whether you're in a relationship or not. Okay? So number 3, I hope this made sense for you. I hope you liked the reading. Please click the like button if you did, and share and subscribe. I hope this was fun. Just try something new, and maybe I'll be back another day with more of these charm readings if you liked it. Okay, wishing you all the best out there. Bye.